face look familiar?
Hey!
In Ellenburn right now, Ellenburn, Washington. My wife's in training. It's my day off. And I decided to come over here and hang out with her. But while she's at work / training, it's pretty much treated like a job. I'm just out here wandering in the woods, out in the mountains, just, you know, exploring, checking out roads in this thing. This is not a 4x4. This is not an off-road car. This is a stock 1983 BMW 320. It's sitting on refresh factory springs and struts with just pretty much just refresh suspension altogether. Still on 13-inch wheels. Not the factory spec tires. These are 205/60, which is the same circumference as the 175/70 13s, I think. So I'm not getting much ground clearance. I had the 14s on there, which gave it a little bit more ground clearance, the snow tires, but those are not ideal for driving like too far on the highway. Like, I'll drive to a certain destination close enough to the house and hit the dirt road, but I mean, this is on Eastern Washington, so there's a long drive here. We drove to Winthrop the day before, and then we drove down here to Ellenburg. Anyway, I'm about to throw the cameras on this car real quick. I've driven down, like, down this, and it goes all the way back to Main Road. And it continues up this way and keep going and loop back around. But I made it this far with no issues, and I don't want to keep going and have any issues. So I think I'm going to double back here because I already know this terrain coming down was okay. I'm not going to push my luck. Later on, when my wife gets off, we could come out here with 2 vehicles and it'll be, you know, make more sense to take risk at that point. But out here by myself, I don't even have self-service, so I'm not going to push it. So I'm going to throw the cameras on and just kind of like trying to capture this car tackling this terrain. And I'm just so amazed by it because it's, you know, it's not really designed for that. It doesn't even have a proper limited diff in it. It has like a conversion kit, which is almost still one tire fire, but it's just kind of cool just to be out here just doing it with this thing. can't believe this car made it all the way in here. I'm heading towards that bridge, going down that road, and I've been coming from all the way back there. Woo! I hope it makes it. Amazing. Look at this crazy road I have this car on. If not, I'll probably put it at the end or the beginning of the video. Just keep going. Oh, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Yeah, I'm totally coming back out here later when my wife get off with the Xterra. Because I want to do the whole thing. Well, I want to have backup. Just in case. Oh, check to make sure the camera is still there. Well, that camera is. Can't tell if the back one is. Oh man, that camera done shrunk down. I'm gonna have to pull over, fix that. Well, not shrunk. The stupid GoPro stick, like with the bumps, like when I lock it, the lock doesn't stay in place. So when you get bumpy, it just like slowly loosens and like lower. I don't, it messes up the view. All right. I'm gonna stop here and try to check it. Well, that camera's still here. That camera's still here, so that's good. Alright, hopefully this sucker stays. Alright, let's try this again. I think I'm just gonna leave that video. I'm gonna cut it out. You're along for the experience. I'm gonna edit the video and cut up the angles, but I think I'm just gonna leave everything in it. I'm not gonna cut anything out, just show different angles. So you could almost be like riding background from this camera. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, I'm gonna try to come back out here later with my wife because she has the Xterra, so this way when I tackle the other section, if I have issues, at least there's backup, a real four-wheel drive to like pull me out, or at worst, if I get stuck or something, we can leave that vehicle and figure out how to get this out later. Oh, nice little smooth section right here. But then it gets bumpy again. Oh man, that 360 back there is shaking so hard. Yeah, yesterday when we were in Winthrop, it was crazy because I was doing some trails over there, and there was a section that I was going through that had like a nice bump, which I saw the bump, but I was carrying some speed, and man, my homemade skid plate came in super handy because I hit it so hard, I heard like, and then like I was looking at it this morning, it got like a couple scratches on it. I'll try to throw a clip in here, try to see if I can see the scratches. All those scratches on my homemade skid plate. Doing its job. Oh, flexing. Oh man, this car is crazy. Out here on another trail, my cameras are dying, so I'm not gonna record this. I can't record everything I do, so. But yeah, about to hit another trail again. Hopefully I'll make it back in one piece. When I'm done driving, recording it, showing scratches, like, I guess the scratches don't look that aggressive, but man, if you had heard the impact, it was nice that I have that on there. So that came in handy for like the first time. I mean, I've hit stuff with it, you know, but nothing crazy, but that impact, I was like, man, I'm glad I had it on there.
it. Stay behind me.
Try to hit the target now. That shit's pretty badass. Yeah. Oh, look at her hair. Look at her hair flows. You like that, don't you? It wasn't on this road, it was off the other one. And I was trying to follow that road and then connect to loop, but then I saw this one and I figured I'd take this. This also loops back into that road, which goes into the loop I was originally trying to get into. But this one is like a lot more, as you can see, rough. The main one's a little bit more used, so it's not as rocky as this, but it's just cool to come out here and try it out. Camera's still there, at least that one. It's the only one I can see. I lost one of my GoPros the other day from the previous video, the Miata video. So I went out to the freaking forest road there, which is awesome. And after like my 10-minute run, I spent like another hour and a half like going back and forth trying to do drive-by shots that matches the run I did earlier and just tie it in. You know, if you haven't seen the video, go see it, see what I'm talking about. But yeah, like one of my